All right, of course, welcome on board here on 7FM 103.9. And of course, the program is My Landed Property, brought to you by Southville Homes and Properties Limited. Yes, of course, anything as far as land and properties are concerned, Southville Homes and Properties Limited, of course, always there to attend to you. In the past weeks, we've been talking about how you can buy land peacefully, buying land and having peace of mind. Last week we talked about a very important situation concerning a particular person who took all his time, wouldn't know 2 million naira jail balana, and one is the goji, and because if follow in terms of ifensia, no bo elo ball zubo. At least after 4 years, there came again this particular set of people. Na where na onwokolonya ọzọ fakpọta ka elesi ana. It was sounding like a film for that person. He was walking around to see how he can solve the situation. Na-meet gasị ndị dịsị iche iche n'obodo, ndị eji okwu ha agba izu n'obodo, na-agwafa nekwa ife na-agabige ọnwụ nke ị ga-esi wee nyere anyị aka. And all that. That issue was actually resolved. But to the extent that ndị kpọtalụ onye nwachi igwe ana, si no problem na fa ga-enyechi ya 2 million naira. Wee na-asị onye gbachala na 2 million naira after 4 years, ịkwesịrị ime ego onye ana ọ ga-adị, wee na-ekwuzi ife dị ha. So, wee gwakene ndị Southville Homes and Properties gbasatala ife a, wee sị na fa kwesịrị itinye ọnụ maka okwu a. Then even the lawyer, the barrister, be in charge of legal issues concerning legal matters na Southville Homes. Kwere nkwa na ọ ga-abịa ebe a tata ka ọ kọwala anyị, that's the barrister Timothy Ogbonna. Kwere nkwa na ọ ga-abịa tata ka ọ kọwala anyị ife gbasatalụ some of the legalities na because ọ na-adị mma na mmadụ gbacha ana ọmalụ ife dị na ya, because there were some legal proceedings dị n'ịgba ana bụrụ ịgbacha ana. There are some documents that are very obvious there. How do I know these documents? How do I understand these documents? What and what can I do to make sure that I don't run into a problem as far as these documents are concerned? Some will only remember to tell you enwere deed, enwere surveyor, enwekwara CFO. But if you guys see some other things that are attached to it, the authenticity of these documents, the originality of these documents, what are things that we need to do to make sure we have not been duped by Sinafana Elana. So we need to understand that where Joe Southville Homes and Properties, where Fasina so no na fanwa nwere nnọọ ka fa si eme nkefa na ịchọkwa ịkpọta lọya nke gị na nsogbu adịrọ na nwe ife ekwutele ya, kpọta lọya nke gị na lọya Southville ana-abụ eme gịnị anọ na tebụl kpaa nkata ọfụma, ana-abụ eme gịnị enene anya n'akwụkwọ a from page to page 1 to the last page, manụ nke dị mma, marakwa ka a ga-esi wee hazie okwu a. So that is exactly how it goes. Let's take a breather. When we come back, we're going to be looking more on this situation and see how we can handle it. Stay with us. All right, of course, we're still here for you on 7FM 103.9. And if I knew Kumakia Tata, ụzọ dịgasị ha esi agbala in terms of the legalities, ife gbasatara lawyer, aja n'ịgba ana, no some legal implications. I have no lawyer, and I'm a lawyer in the studio, and the lawyer in the Southville Homes and Properties Limited. We do know one. We cover all the legalities around buying your land peacefully. And what we can Southville Homes you see and Menkefa. Barrister Timothy Ogbonna, wonderful morning to you.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, welcome on board.
Thank you.
Yes, let's go straight to the business of the day. Just before you came, we painted a picture of what happened. A man who went to buy land, and after 2 years, he bought the land for 2 million naira. After 4 years, although when he bought that land, he didn't have the money to, but all of a sudden, some of the guys from that community, Apapa and the youth and the boys, what happened also, someone else that will buy the same land. And now you're the guy, Anatazie, the money now, if I get here 2 million. That 2 million which will echo the land, I get here and the rest of that. So just with this story on board and with other attachments of similar stories concerning legalities concerning the land, how do I get to know genuine document and the rest of it? Just take us through concerning the legalities around land buying.
It's okay. The topic is a very interesting one. And I'm sure that the major problem what we're about to discuss right now, what we are discussing. Anna, as a property, I will just jump into and start investing. And we see some requirements of the law that you need to follow. But unfortunately, so many people, I wouldn't know whether it is shy away from such requirements. But thank God for the Southville homes and properties. They are never in a haste to either buy or sell to clients. Okay. It is a company that has been tested, that is reliable, that is trusted by the way they follow the procedures or the requirements of the law. First of all, let me start by saying that all the very important that we consult a lawyer. That should be the very first step. Because you may think you have the knowledge, you have the money. But if you are not a lawyer, you are not a lawyer. There are transactions that require the presence of a lawyer, and investment in lands is one of those transactions. Okay. Consulting a lawyer very early is vital. And I think that is why Southville has retained my services. Good. Their own is not a matter of looking for a lawyer when they want to invest or when they want to say to customers or clients. They already have a lawyer that will always do the needful before they advise a client to go into a particular property. And some of those things that needed to be done or should be done before the now. First of all, what we call search.
Search.
Yes.
All right.
All the very important now. I conduct to search for any land you want to buy. And that search is of two types.
Okay.
I what we may call customary search or traditional search, depending on whether the land you want to acquire is registered with the Ministry of Land of that state or not. Okay. If it is not registered with the Ministry of Land of that particular state, the lawyer that you have engaged will conduct what we call customary search of land. And that search may include visiting the location of that land. Okay. Asking necessary questions about the original owners of that land, how they acquired it. That is what we call tracing of title of land. It is the duty of the lawyer to trace the title and tell you whether this land is genuine or not. Of course, when you want to invest on land, despite the ways you made that land acquire, there are some vital documents that you must cite. Okay. Yes, before you make any payment, you must cite them, and the execution of the deed of transfer, you have to lay your hands on those documents finally. And some of those documents that help to protect land that you must cite, even if it is traditional search, include owner land that the person who wants to sell claims that he acquired traditionally or by inheritance. Okay. He will show you later of a paper of allocation. Through which whether the land committee of the village or the Igwe or whoever that is in charge allocated that piece of land to him. The person should also be able to show you one or two persons that know the origin of that land, whereby those people will help you to trace. Okay, the family of Okafor, this land acquired. From the family of Okafor, it down before on the first son of Okafor, and so on and so forth. That is for traditional or customary search of land. Okay. But known as such a land is a registered property. The law requires that whoever that is conducting that search should go to land registry
of
the state where the said land is located. Yes, when you go there, the land registry will conduct what we call a search to know whether that land is encumbered in any form or whether it is free from encumbrances. What I mean by that is a land may be used in obtaining a loan, and that loan has not been discharged. If a land is mortgaged, no matter how you think that land, how genuine you think that land is, it is not genuine. Yes, because sooner or later, you go into litigation. And the last thing that onye ọbụla na-ego property, you are like to go into litigation over a piece of land that you have acquired. And that is where I doff my cap for Southville. Yes, I have not heard since I started working for them. I have not heard or seen anybody grow any property from them. Asị ka agawara ya court. Asị ka akọba ejikwa gbaa n'ụlọ ya wee fere. And that is because na ha na-adị diligent in conducting their search. Ha na-adị diligent in doing what they're supposed to do. And so my explanation is summarized in this form that there is need to conduct proper search. Because if you do not conduct, the principle of volunteer non-fit injury. And that principle simply said, whoever consents for a wrong to be done to him has no right to complain. Yes, so if you do not do what you're supposed to do before investing on any property, whether land, of course, all land is the major issue because no matter the type of structures in a land, if you are not the owner, the original owner, or the genuine owner of that land, you are not the owner of that property. Yes.
But I want you to also intervene on this issue. Take, for instance, this issue that we presented. This man, after buying a land for 2 million naira, after 4 years, some different people entirely from that community came up to say they have another buyer, that he should please accept this money and leave that land. And if we although this issue was resolved at the family stage, it was resolved properly. But in the case whereby this issue went haywire without being resolved at the family stage, what should have been done?
Yes, the important question to ask you, that man his 2 million naira. Did he acquire that land through the lawful owners of the land? There are people that, assuming not a family land, there are people whose signatures must be seen in the document or in the deed of execution. If their signatures are not seen there, no matter how genuine you think that land is, you've not acquired from the right source. Yes, but let us assume without conceding that the man acquired the property through the rightful representatives. It is not proper. It is not done. You cannot eat your cake and have it at the same time. Yes, and that is why we advise when document in land, contract of sale, even before the final deed that executes or vests ownership on the buyer or the purchaser. That contract of land, once it is prepared, serves as what we call an anti-gazopping. Anti-gazopping is a principle that kicks against ịnọgideta mụ na gị kwuru okwu a na 500,000 naira enye na nga ego ada na m enyichago gị ma ọ ma akwụchabeghị ya ịpụta echi sị m na ọwụrọzikwa 500. The law is against it. The law frowns at that. But now the problem na ndị mmadụ adịghị enwe ndidi. But just as I said at the initial stage, Ota Southville as a lawyer doing the necessary services. Some other people may see it as foolishness on their part. Because that lawyer, you don't know that thinking you can do it on your own without proper guidance or penny wise. Yes. Wow. So you find out that now when that man I don't see any reason after some months, not to talk of years. And now how was he going? If he knows he has done the proper thing, he has done the investigation properly, he has acquired, he can go to court. The court is there, it's a court of justice.
That's a Barrister Timothy Obonna, giving us the intricacies involved in the legalities of land. A proper lawyer, because only document again. ịgụọ page 1 gụọ page 2 ịfụ na anwụtacha ka isi aghọta ya ọkwanụ lọya ya apụta wee kọwara gị and na-eme otu a wee na-abanye. That's one of the reasons why this program is quite important. Many thanks to Southville Homes and Properties Limited for giving us proper education as well as land ownership and of course buying and selling is concerned. Ugbu a anyị ga-emepe phone lines onwe ajụjụ ọbụla ị ga-ajụ gbasatalụ Southville Homes and Properties ị ga-ajụ ya. And not also forgetting that at the end of the program, m na-enye gị nọmba Southville gbamkwem m na-enye gị nọmba ya ka ị kpọọ ya na fa nwere ana in different parts of the southeast and south ebe ọbụla ma Asaba ma Enugu ma Anambra ebe ọbụla ị chọrọ na fa ga-enyekwa gị ana. All right, 0912 500 1039 0912 500 1039. Okay, another line there is 0913 600 1039. If I have number ị ga-akpọ kịta na studio onwe ife ọbụla ị ga-agị barrister ka isi ekwu okwu a gbasatalụ ịgba ana ejụọ barrister nọkwa ebe a to answer your questions. All right. Good morning this morning. Welcome on board. All right, try and call us back 0912 500 1039 0912 500 1039. Okay, and of course you got another number there 0913 600 1039. These are the lines to call. Onwe ajụjụ ị ga-ajụ barrister gbasatalo ife gbasatalana. Yes, onwere challenge ọbụla ị na-enwe kịta onwere ka o si confuse gị onwere ka isi wee jee gbaa na-akọlụ gị story onwere document fenyere gị that you don't seem to know how to demystify, then this is the opportunity for you to ask those questions and put it on board. So, barrister, from the look of things, kọwatụlai your experiences with Southville Homes and Properties Limited. So far, ka ndị mmadụ si abịa na-agbala ana na-aga ka the legal procedures si wee gbalakwuru at this point in time as far as Southville Homes is concerned.
Yes, just as I said at the beginning, I have been with Southville for over 5 years now, and ever since. N'ihi na tupu Southville may invest in any property, or ha transfer their interest to any other client, ha na-conduct, so ha na-adị diligent in their search. Ha na-emechi ihe niile ha kwesịrị ime nke ọbụla m kwesịrị imere ha agwa m ana m emekwenere ya. Ahụtụbeghị m ebe Southville na client ha na-ada aka n'akwa over a property that they have helped that client to acquire. Take for instance, there was a property that Southville wanted to acquire in Asaba for a client. N'ihi na ha wụ ndị na-adị diligent. The vendor of that property resides in Enugu.
Okay.
Ọ karịghị the chairman of Southville say ka m gaa Enugu somewhere. Ka m gaa were the document, made the payment. But he took me along. We went there. In the course of our discussion, see the vendor, we taken your documents. Oh, or the vendor, let me cite before I know whether to advise my client to advance the payment or not. I wouldn't know. What the vendor amaron at that document he handed over an envelope to me. So while I was unveiling what is the content of that envelope, I quickly cited a document relating to that property, showing that there is a litigation over the property as at the moment.
Wow.
The moment inside, a lawyer of the vendor said, can you highlight on this?
Litigation okwu anad na court.
Already in Asaba. Yes. So Zubahum for and say the lawyer, can you have check out that? No, we don't. See my client, we do genuine things. I had the business not drudging. And that was how we left the meeting.
Wow.
I don't know why in a Southville only.
Wow. Okay, just hold on. Let's get a caller there. Good morning. Welcome. Yeah, no. Okay. line ị ga-agbatụnatakwa n'igwe okwu gị line gị adị ya okay line gị adịrọchakwa clear we can't let's try again let's try again hello ngwa gaa n'iru what's it? And yeah, only a very important question on our issue, but network okay 0912 500 1039 0912 500 1039. You can also try the other line. No work a line as 0913 600 1039 0913 600 1039. Good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Bop yourself. All right, go. Let's hear you.
You don't know when you were Sarala, that one.
It's
Sarala, you guys.
okay. Only number man you get at the end of the program. It was number direct. Yeah, it was Southville direct. I want all Southville homes and properties. Another na studio kita. All right. Dalo. Yes, you need to call immediately after the program so we can get on that. Okay. As it stands right now, we're trying to see how we can wrap things up because no one yet bubble before, and only a very important point on our choco clear there. But we need to give out the line for Southville Homes and Properties Limited. It was chairman direct. Oyama got a pick call. You understand, and take you through the issues concerning the lands. Nanambra, Enugu, around Asaba, and all in the Delta State. Okay, pick up your pen and get this phone number. It was Southville Homes directly 080 33 76 7709. Again 080 33 76 7709. Onye kpọọ kịta nọmba bụ nọmba ị ga-akpọ ka ị nweta Southville n'onwe ya direct. Ya nwa nọ na site kịta na-aga from one plot of land to the other. Na-achịkọsị, you understand? So call him right away on 080 33 76 7709. So just a call and you get the answer right there. Barrister Timothy Obonna, I will thank you so much for finding that time to come. Many thanks. I'm now one of these days. I can with also, right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yes, the program, of course, is My Landed Property, brought to you by Southville Homes and Properties Limited. As far as the lands are concerned, that's just the way to go at this point in time. So, because it's very, very good that we get everybody going. Don't go and buy land that is entrapped in, land, issues concerning court, court or something like that. So don't get yourself into that kind of a problem. Because if you do, it means the land that you just bought, you will not enjoy it. Because every morning you find yourself going to court because of you bought the wrong land from the wrong people. Many thanks. I remain the grandson of Nelson Mandela, the white man in the black man's skin. My name is Nelson Wayne, aka Nelson White. Let's do this again some other time. Bye for now.